race. Pieces of 8. Pieces of 8.
If you've taken the time to look up what it costs for a fully animatronic parrot these days, you probably have sticker shock. They can cost thousands of dollars. But no, I didn't pay that much for this one. This is actually Squawkers McCaw, an interactive toy parrot, which is part of Hasbro's For Real Friends series. Unlike most of the other For Real Friends, Squawkers is very realistic looking. Sadly, he's been discontinued for years and he's hard to find, but there are still some out there for sale on the internet. Squawkers is designed to interact with children and talk back when they ask him questions. It's really cute, but the functionality doesn't work very well for a Halloween attraction. Most haunt visitors aren't going to strike up a conversation with a prop, so without some modifications, Squawkers mostly just sits there. A few years ago I pulled his skin off, not an easy thing to do by the way, and found the wires for the motor that moves his mouth. I connected those to a talking skull board I had from another prop, and with a little configuration I got him to start saying what I wanted him to say when I wanted him to say it. That was a good start. But all the other movement he makes is supposed to be sound activated, but again, no haunt visitor is going to knowingly make a sound loud enough to trigger the movement. So even though Squawkers could talk, he still just sat there motionless most of the time. This year, I set out to get the best movement possible from Squawkers. When you flip the switch to turn him on, Squawkers automatically goes into a series of movements where he turns his head, shifts his weight, and flaps his wings. It only lasts about 10 seconds, but it looks very cool. It occurred to me that if I had a way to turn him off and on repeatedly, I could make that movement happen more frequently. I realized I would need some kind of programmable controller for that. I decided to give the PicoBoo controller from Fright Props a try, and the results were fantastic, as you can see. The PicoBoo is a small, self-contained, and very easy-to-use controller. It has 2 channels for turning things on and off, and it also has a built-in audio track for the sound. You just record a little program by pushing the buttons in sync with your audio, and it will play back for you in a loop. Fright Props has lots of documentation and how-to videos that show you how to configure and program it. Now Squawkers normally runs on batteries, but I was able to wire a 6-volt power supply and the PicoBoo to the battery leads in his back. I connected the other PicoBoo channel to his mouth motor. The audio is just a recording of me with the pitch turned up to make it sound high and squeaky. My wife didn't even recognize that it was me, so I guess that's a good thing. Getting the movements right was a little tricky, and I had to record the program over about half a dozen times, but I'm pretty happy with the results. He'll look great in our pirate haunt this year.
3 sheets for the win. 3 sheets for the win.